that trip we took. We were so happy in those pictures. Photographs don't cry, but I do. Scroll back to a summer 3 years gone. Your hair was different, smile was full and warm. We're standing at that lighthouse on the cliff, not knowing that would be the best of it. I look so young in every one of these, like I didn't know what I was about to lose. You're laughing at something off the frame, and I would give anything to hear that sound again. The photos stay the same, they never age. They don't know what happened on their final page. They hold a love like nothing ever changed, while I'm the only one left carrying the weight. Yeah. Photographs don't cry, but I do. Every time I see the version of us that was true. They hold a light, they hold a smile, they hold the love across the miles. Photographs don't cry, they just stay frozen in the gold of yesterday. But I'm here, time keeps moving on, crying over pictures of us long gone. I can't delete them even though I try. My finger hovers, never says goodbye, because deleting feels like killing something real, like destroying the last proof of how I feel. So they stay locked in an album named for you, a gallery of everything we grew. I visited on the nights I can't sleep. The only place for us is something I can keep. Maybe one day I'll look and feel at peace. Maybe one day I'll see you and just breathe, not cry, just smile at what we were, a beautiful set, irreplaceable blur. Photographs don't cry, but I do. Every time I see the version of us that was true. They hold the light, they hold a smile, they hold the love across the miles. Photographs don't cry, they just stay frozen in the gold of yesterday. But I'm here and time keeps moving on, crying over pictures of us long gone. Yeah.
What if I'm just too broken? What if the damage is too deep? What if I don't know how to let someone love me without pushing them away? I think about that a lot. Every time someone gets close to me, I find a reason for them to leave. I pick the fights that don't need started. I shut the doors before the party. My therapist says it's protection from a childhood full of rejection. But knowing the reason doesn't fix the way I sabotage every is love people so. Maybe I'm too broken to be loved, right? Just gotta let somebody in tonight. I keep the walls so high nobody climbs, and then I cry because nobody tried. Too broken or just scared to let it show. Too damaged or just afraid to let love grow. I don't know which one is true, I just know I keep on losing you. You were the patient one, the gentle one. You stayed through every storm I summoned in. And even when I pushed you to the edge, you pulled me back and kept your pledge. But there's only so much one heart holds before the love runs cold. And I watched you leave the way I knew you would, the way I made sure that you could. I'm working on myself, I promise that I'm learning how to love and love back. Maybe one day I'll be safe to hold. Maybe broken things can still be whole. Maybe I'm too broken to be loved, right? Just gotta let somebody in tonight. I keep the walls so high nobody climbs, and then I cry because nobody tried. Too broken or just scared to let it show. Too damaged or just afraid to let love grow. I don't know which one is true, I just know I keep on losing you.
Ironic, soft laughed and serious.
They ask me how I'm doing and I say fine. Every single time I'm fine. But fine is just a word I use, so people stop asking. I woke up this morning, put on a face, smiled at the mirror, played it straight, got dressed, made plans, answered every text, said doing great, and meant it not at all. I'm so good at this performance now, I sometimes fool myself somehow. I laugh a little louder at a joke, just so nobody sees the smoke. But alone at night, the mask comes off, and the quiet's loud, and the breathing's hard, and the man I show to the world all day has nothing left when he comes home this way. I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm holding on with everything I've got. I'm okay on the surface in the light, but I'm falling apart in the night. I'm fine, that's the lie that I tell to keep the world satisfied. But if you looked a little closer, you would see there's a broken man inside of me. My boys invite me out to clear my head. I go, I drink, I laugh like nothing's dead. But somewhere in the middle of the music, I feel it rising, can't stop it, can't lose it. That hollow feeling when the bass drops low, like the song knows everything I know. I excuse myself and find the corner and hold it all together like a soldier. I don't need saving, I just need space to stop pretending and fall from grace, to tell the truth that I'm not alright. Oh, and have someone sit with me tonight. Just sit with me, just sit with me. I'm fine, but I'm not, and I need to be seen. I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm holding on with everything I've got. I'm okay on the surface in the light, but I'm falling apart in the night. I'm fine, that's the lie that I tell to keep the world satisfied. But if you looked a little closer, you would see there's a broken man inside of me. I'm fine, I'm not. I waited
For months I waited for you to just say it, to say you were sorry. And I had to learn to be okay with that. You walked away like nothing happened, like the damage wasn't done, like I wasn't still rebuilding from every single one. I rehearsed your conversations, waiting for the call that never came. You moved on clean without a second glance, while I was drowning in your name. I'm not asking you to love me, I'm not asking you to love me, I'm not asking you to stay. I just needed 2 small words from you before you walked away. The apology I never got still echoes in an empty line. I keep the space where sorry should have been, a wound that can't be clean. The apology I never got, I never got, taught me more than love had taught. That closure's something you build yourself when no one else shows up to help. I used to draft the text I'd send, then delete it at the end, because no message brings a person back who never saw what all they lacked, who never saw the words you owed. So I gave myself the words you owed, stood in the mirror, let it go, said I'm sorry that you had to go through this, and meant it, even if you never did. I forgive you, not for you, for the man I'm trying to get back to. You don't deserve my anger anymore. I need that energy to heal my own soul. It wasn't all bad, you know, most of it was beautiful. That's what makes it so hard. I'm not haunted by the pain, I'm haunted by how good it was. Sunday mornings, nothing planned, coffee cooling in your hand. You read aloud from something dumb, and somehow that was more than enough. We weren't perfect, had our storms, but after rain the house felt warm. And I'd look at you across the room and think, how did I get this good? I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the cold, I miss the good thing that I let go. I'm living with the ghost of a good thing. Still hear your laugh and everything, still feel the warmth of what we were before the love became a blur. Ghost of a good thing, won't let go, follows me wherever I go. I give anything to touch it once more, the ghost of us before the war. I see a couple walking slow, the way we used
cold, and something in my chest caves in for what we had, for what has been. They look like us in year two, before we lost the thread of truth. I wanna warn them, hold it tight. Some good things only last one night. Baby, I would do it all again, every beautiful and broken in, because the ghost of you beside me still is better than a life I don't feel. I'm living with the ghost of a good thing. Still hear your laugh in everything. Still feel the warmth of what we were before the love became a blur. Ghost of a good thing won't let go, follows me wherever I go. I give anything to touch it once more. The ghost of us before the war.
You know what hurts the most? It wasn't that we didn't love each other. We did. We really did. It just wasn't the right time. And time, it doesn't wait for love.
We met in the middle of a storm, when I wasn't ready to be yours, and you were healing from a war left you with unlockable doors. I saw the best in you so clear, but life had other plans for us. We loved each other, that was real, but love alone was never enough. If we'd met a year from now, would we have made it somehow? Asking questions with no answer, like a song that skips at every chapter. Wrong timing, right person, that's the cruelest kind of hurting. Finding everything you need in someone you can't keep. Wrong timing, right love, everything I dreamed enough, but the said not right now, and I didn't know how to love you anyway and let you stay. You said maybe in another life. I smiled but felt it like a knife, because this life was all I had, and losing you made good feel bad. I still believe you were the one, I just believe the time wasn't done. And somewhere where in the space between us lies the love we never got to finish. I don't blame you, I don't blame me, I blame the calendar, I blame the timing, I blame every road that led us here to the right love at the wrong year. If I could have just one more night, one more song, one more moment with you in my arms, I'd make it last a lifetime. I swear I would. Do you remember
remember that night at the rooftop. You put your head against my shoulder, and we sway like we had nowhere else to go. I think about that night more than I should. The way your dress moved when you turned around, the way the whole world disappeared around us, and love was just a slow and quiet sound. If I had known it was the last time, I would have held you longer, held you right. And never let you go into the night. Give me one last dance with you, one more song to make it through. Let me hold you like before, like this love was worth one more. One last dance, just you and me, back on that roof where we used to be. Before the ending, before the fall, one last dance before I let you go for good. I've been to parties since that evening, I've heard 1,000 songs since then, but none of them moved through me like again. To the rooftop, to the low light, to the version of this life where love was easy, back when everything was fine. I know you've moved on, I know I should. I know these feelings aren't understood, but somewhere in the music late at night, I dance with you, and everything feels right.
I gave you everything I had, everything, but somehow I still wasn't enough. I still came in second. How do you love someone that hard? You still lose. Felt you looking past me, like I was just a stepping stone. You laughed at all my jokes in passing, but your heart was somewhere I'd never known. I told myself I was imagining that surely I was what you chose, but love reveals what eyes try hiding, and yours was somewhere no one goes. I gave you my first, you gave me your leftover. I loved you full, you loved me halfway sober. How long was I supposed to wait to be the one you chose too late? I was your second choice, your backup plan, your safety voice, the one you called when he wasn't there, the love you used when you didn't care. Second choice, that's all I was, not your heart, just because I deserved the first place love, not to be what was almost enough. You came back when he let you down, put on your smile, came back around, and I, like a fool, I opened up the door, not knowing I'd get hurt even more, because I wanted to be chosen clean, not picked from a runner-up routine. Love isn't love when it's only given, 'cause your first choice wasn't available. I'm not angry, I just know my worth. I'm first place, or I'm nothing on this earth. And whoever gets all of me next time gets somebody who will never be second, never again.
Spring, summer, fall, winter, I loved you through all of it. Every version of you, even the ones that hurt me, especially those. In the spring you were hopeful and light. We'd stay out past the fall of night. I loved you then, wide open new, when the whole world smelled like me and you. In the summer we were loud and alive, chasing every moment on the drive. I loved you then with everything I had, when good love hadn't turned to sad. But seasons change, and so did we. Winter came between you and me, and even cold, I love you still. I loved you past what love was built to feel. I loved you in every season, without condition, without reason, through the warmth and through the freeze. I love you like I need to breathe. I loved you in every season, believing and the grieving, and even now that it's all gone, I love you still. Loving on. In the autumn things got quiet, slow. You started letting pieces go. I held on harder when I should have known that love can't